Now the warrior robots in disguise are in their own action-packed Transformer comic, on sale now from Marvel Comics.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special video showcase we're going to once again be returning to the Marvel UK Transformers comic. What we're going to do for the first couple of minutes or so is a very quick review, flicking from cover to cover, stopping at anything that's interesting like letters, pages, adverts and fact files. After that we'll come back to the beginning, I'll zoom in for you, and you've got the opportunity, if you like, to read the comic for yourself. As you can see, we're up to issue 239. This originally came out on the 14th of October 1989, and it was 40p. Now, the UK comic is much smaller than the American one. It's only about 24 pages, and we've got 3 mini stories, 2 of them being Transformers, one an American one, which you can see there. Bob Budiansky's written this one. Another one, which is the UK one by Simon Furman. We'll get to there in a minute. But this is WrestleMania Part 4, and quite crazily, Road Handler is in fact a wrestler, and he's about to lose to the other Decepticon, Micromaster, because he thinks that his fan club is in danger. But as you can see, they managed to make it there. In fact, it was back on this page, wasn't it? Just in time with the humans. So of course he can then beat the Decepticon at will. But then what he finds that he needs to do is, at the end, he gives a speech basically making all the humans not like him anymore, because he doesn't want the humans following him around, because he realizes that he's going to put them in danger. Proper like Peter Parker Spider-Man line there to Mary Jane. He just doesn't want them to be hurt. And that concludes that, to be honest. You can read it yourself in a second. Right, fact files. This is where it's backwards, unfortunately. So what I mean by that is you have a picture of Ravage, but if you pause now you can read about Ratchet. And then the same for this, you've got a picture of Ratchet, but if you pause you can read about Ravage. That's the first advert I think I've seen of these comics for the Transformers Classic Pretenders. Then we've got the B story, which I said is written by Simon Furman. This is continuing off basically where the Mayhem Attack Squad, the Decepticons, are in fact after one of their own, to be honest. They are literally chasing after Carnivac. And they're pretty much just about to take him out, but the humans manage to come in to distract them long enough for the Autobots to arrive as well. Again, you can read that a little bit more in more detail, because they're literally 5 pages. You can see there's nothing to them at all. Then we've got Combat Colin. I know people like to read this, so there's the first half, pause, there's the second half. Same for the letters pages. Now these are really awkward with this horrible colour scheme, but again, that is the first part. You can pause and zoom in on that. We got it all in, yep. And then the last letter and answer that you missed was there. So there you go. If you want to read them, you can. Action Force is the other story, which is the UK's name for G.I. Joe. And again, I haven't really read these. Then we've got the advert there for next week. And we've got an advert for Curly Wurly at the back. I'm going to zoom in now. I'm going to be nice and quiet. You may want to mute your camera because there's sometimes quite a bit of background noise, but you've got the opportunity for yourself now to read these comics. And on to the B story. And then as requested, we've now got the Beast, well, the Action Force story as well. Okay, this concludes issue 239. Next one in a couple of days.